But the ranch was nice too, before the blood.
This isn't the ranch.
You were having a nightmare. Same one you used to have all the time. About what happened at the ranch.
Remember how scared you were before you charged into that mess at McCaroll Ranch? You survived that, didn't you?
That was different. I was alone.
You've got mail.
Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to InfernoKun back with The Walking Dead, the final season once again, talking about episode 4, Take Us Back, and today's highly requested topic. Okay, so I went ahead and posted a poll over on the community section of my channel. You guys voted between the McCaroll Ranch, Lewis/Violet, 10, and of course a Lee dream, and of course the McCaroll Ranch flashback won by a significant landslide. So I am delivering what you guys want today, which is definitely really awesome. So the McCaroll Ranch, what do I have to give you guys for today's video? Okay, so we've been teased about it multiple times in episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3. Okay, we're closely been teased about it a lot. In episode 1 it was mentioned, in episode 2 we had a whole little dream sequence about it, and then in episode 3 we had Lee bring it up as if Clementine went to Lee in the dream to go ahead and discuss the outcome or the pre of the McCaroll Ranch going into there. And there are a bunch of things that we can kind of see and draw from it that could indicate what may happen, but of course we'll have to wait till episode 4 to figure that out. You might be like, InfernoKun, episode 4, is it happening for sure? Well, looky here, okay? We have this little bit of a post from the season director known as Kent Muddle. You guys have seen him on the channel a lot referenced, which is definitely really awesome. He answers a bunch of questions about the season, which is definitely really appreciated. So the question is the reason we didn't get an explanation to the ranch in episode 1, 2, or 3 due to the fact that you guys were still trying to figure out how to explain what went down? And then Kent goes to say, nope, the plan was to wait until episode 4 and just to provide enough crumbs in the earlier episodes to keep the mystery going. So it was definitely a planned tease, a planned foreshadow that we're getting what's gonna happen to the McCaroll Ranch in episode 4, okay? It's been teased so much. In episodes 1, 2, and 3, we've been wondering, man, what went down? It sounds pretty awesome. And, you know, after what happened at the end of A New Frontier, we had Clementine go on to find AJ. We're finally gonna get to see what happened at the McCaroll Ranch, according to Kent Muddle. Awesome chap he is there. But anyways, pretty much when it's gonna happen and what will be a good time to go ahead and show this part of the episode. Well, episode 3 does end off with a pretty big cliffhanger that would make sense to go ahead and start it at the very beginning, okay? So pretty much Clementine, the boat blows up, she gets banged pretty bad against the boat. So maybe Clementine just may be unconscious, and during that unconsciousness she might have a dream, a flashback kinda, of what happened at the McCaroll Ranch, okay? Similar to how Clementine had a flashback on what happened in the RV with Lee in episode 5 of season 2. So maybe at the beginning of episode 4, we'll start off with Clementine waking up maybe and her actually being at the McCaroll Ranch about to go in. That would definitely be really awesome to see, and I would definitely enjoy that quite a lot, because I think that it will make sense to go ahead and show that part at the very beginning, because I'm not entirely sure if it will make sense to go ahead and show it later on in the episode, because, you know, we're dealing with some now things that are very important. How about since Clementine got messed up at the, you know, end of episode 3, we start off with a flashback, a moment of unconsciousness for Clementine, and then waking up to that flashback. What do you guys think about that? Okay, let's go ahead and get on into, you know, theories about what happened exactly at the McCaroll Ranch. We know from AJ that it was very, very, very bloody, and AJ seems to even remember it. But then we also know from Lee the line in episode 3 where he says, "Remember how scared you were before you charged into that mess at McCaroll Ranch. You survived that, didn't you?" So in my mind, I'm over here thinking that, yo, what if Clementine went in there and like murdered everybody and got AJ back? That would be a bit much, but that would definitely be really cool to see. So I'm wondering, you know, who exactly was taking care of AJ? Did they go ahead and treat him well? That could be why AJ has this trauma, okay? You know, maybe they didn't treat AJ right at the McCaroll Ranch and he ended up having this trauma where coming up behind him can actually, you know, trigger that. So there are a bunch of things that really do add to the scene that I think could really be great for this flashback, okay? Some kind of mess that was very, very bloody definitely involves some mess there. I really do think that Clementine may have killed some people. She may have, because it sounds very, very, you know, dark in my opinion. It sounds like there may have been some bad things to go down at the McCaroll Ranch. So my question to you is pretty much, what do you think happened at the McCaroll Ranch, okay? We know it's bloody. We know she charged in there pretty much and it was a mess. What happened there? Were they bad people? Did Clementine have to go ahead and kill them? Hopefully we'll figure it out what happens in episode 4, and of course, we actually will. So I believe after this whole, you know, flashback, we'll probably end up going, you know, back to present time. Clem wakes up at the whole boat scene, and then it will continue on from there. That would definitely make a lot of sense in my opinion, and hopefully we get some explanation on why Clementine didn't go back to Richmond as well, because, you know, she immediately left Richmond to go to the McCaroll Ranch, so it must have not been that, you know, long when she got there. So she obviously had that lingering thought, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and leave New Richmond, go to the McCaroll Ranch and get AJ and bring him back. But maybe things might not have gone so smoothly, and then she realized, hey, you know what? I don't want to go back to New Richmond. I just want to go ahead and live on with AJ and not have him taken from me again. Because remember, Clementine joined, you know, Old Richmond, I guess. She joined Old Richmond in hopes to go ahead and find a group that was stable. And what happened? She ended up losing AJ because of that, you know. David took AJ from Clementine. So it makes sense how Clementine wouldn't really trust people after that. Obviously, Javier and everyone else is a bit different, but there's still a possibility. Maybe Clementine didn't trust anybody anymore, therefore she wanted to go ahead and stay alone with AJ. Just worry about, hey, you know, I won't have another group tell me what to do with you anymore. I'll keep you and just be on my own and not go back to New Richmond. That would definitely be what I would think might have happened with Clementine, to go ahead and change her thought process there. Overall, too long didn't watch version is we're getting a McCaroll Ranch pretty much explanation of what's going to happen there. Maybe, most likely, definitely in the form of a flashback, pretty much going over what happened. We're definitely getting that next episode according to the post from Kent Muddle, the season director of the final season. And also, hopefully we get to see some information on why Clementine did not go back to New Richmond, because we know that from Kent Muddle as well, because Javier and the Garcias that survive are definitely okay. They're definitely fine, so he confirmed that as well. So hopefully we get a bunch of information about what happened to, you know, her going back to New Richmond, what happened to, you know, what happened at the McCaroll Ranch, and various things like that. It would definitely make for a pretty awesome wrap up of like what is missing from Clem's story at the very moment. So that's going to be really awesome. Hope it's a lot of awesome information, and that will definitely be really good. So other than that, thank you all for watching this video. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome Walking Dead content like this on the channel. And also comment down below, what do you guys think happened to Clementine at the McCaroll Ranch? And also, comment down below why Clem did not go back to New Richmond after securing AJ. I think that something traumatic might have happened, that, you know, realized that, hey, you know, this was because David took you from me, and I won't go back to trusting people or a group at all. So, that's it from me. I'm InfernoKun, and I'll catch you guys next time. Tomorrow will be a collab. Hopefully, if things go to plan. But I'll catch you guys next time on The Walking Dead.